I saw you retweet that Kit Connor tweet. The situation is so sad. What situation? I don't actually know. I retweeted it because it seems like it's being treated like a big deal. So I mean, I'm also for the gay agenda. What happened here? So Kit Connor is an actor who has been outed as bi. What? It's clearly a big deal because it's been up for 2 hours and has a 250,000 likes. So obviously this means something to somebody. Kit Connor from Heartstopper came out as bisexual after being accused of queerbaiting. Okay, guys, we need to have a serious conversation, okay? Are you guys ready for it? Stop insisting that characters who are gay be played by gay actors. It's called acting, dipshit. Should every character that's a hitman in a movie be played by a hitman? Why would you insist that people in a job have to out their sexuality in order to play that fucking role, okay? Like, why? We're like at the cusp of a fascist coup, and you guys are like, I won't accept this queer representation unless the actor is willing to out themselves. What are you talking about? This isn't the same as like whitewashing or blackface or whatever, which involves like visible and obvious aversion to like accurate casting or whatever. Like in this case, it's like, no, you have to tell us about your personal life. Also, whether or not an actor is actually gay has nothing to do with queer baiting. Queer baiting is the practice of making a show or movie or whatever where it seems like some of the characters might be gay in a way that kind of entices an LGBTQ audience, but not actually committing to it. So you're baiting it. You're like, you want the clout, but you don't want to have to deal with actually having gay characters in it. Like Sherlock did this. Anime does this all the time. Yeah, I think Sherlock got a ton of shit for it. Yeah. Supernatural gets a lot of shit for it. Yeah, Supernatural. If you want any info on this, go to like what's her name? What's the name of the with always with the pink light? She holds a teacup. Sarah Z, thank you. Yeah, the fact that all of you knew who I was talking about when all I said was, what's her name, is such an indication of what, like, type. Sarah Z is like if 2015 era Tumblr discourse manifested as a human. Oh, sorry, Sarah Z. Anyway, stop this, please. She's cool, though. I like her videos. I watch all of them. It's such a different world. It's just a world that I'm not a part of, you know? Anyway, stop doing this. Stop. 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 I like her hair. What does her hair look like? Not to say her hair looks bad. You know, it looks like hair. Not especially distinct haircut, but you know, it's a nice color though. Yeah. Would you say that Dream queerbaits? I don't know anything about Dream at all, apart from the obvious shit. Everything that I know about Dream, I am forced to learn against my will. I really don't care about like. I guess, like, can we be real for a second? Can we acknowledge that, like, to the extent queerbaiting is a problem, it's, like, the least problem in the universe? Like, let's be real for a second. Like, let's actually... I know that for people whose entire lives is consuming and reacting to media on their forums, like, this is a big deal. But in reality, queerbaiting is such an infinitesimally small fragment of the, like, problems with LGBT representation. Some people take this stuff really seriously. I mean, clearly, because they fucking bullied this guy into outing himself, you know? Can real people queerbait? Yeah, they can. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. If you want to, like, lean into it, you know? To try to, like... I just don't think it's that huge of it. I mean, it's not good, you know? If you're going to have... If you want to sort of posture LGBT representation, then you should commit to it and not, like, treat it like this weird taboo that you brush against delicately but refuse to commit to. You should fully go for it. I've been accused of queerbaiting. I obviously have a really queer audience, and I've been accused of queerbaiting by faking being pansexual as a way of appealing to the queers, you know, which is a kind of queerbaiting, you know, it's sort of a self-effective queerbaiting. But they're being bigoted there because I don't know how many guys I have to sleep with to... When was the last time you topped a guy? It's been a while, February of this year. It's been girls since then, and non-binary people, but... There, that was the last guy. Wait, might have been the last guy. I'm loving the anime Golden Kamuy so far, but I'm not really sure if they're queerbaiting or not. They kind of do in Golden Kamuy. Not gonna lie, they kind of do. Still a great manga and anime, in my opinion. You don't know? Yeah, I don't always, like, fully know the gender of the people I have sex with. What do you want from me? What am I, some kind of homo? Well, like, I'm gonna check up on that every time? But, like, oh, well, you know, whatever. If they're cute, fine. I don't care. Was the last guy bottom or top? I've never bottomed. The other person's always going to be a bottom. You gonna talk about Rishi Sunak anytime soon? Listen, I know the UK is on fire right now, but you have to consider the fact that America is literally, like, collapsing. Just trying my best, to cover everything. Just one rep issue off the top of my head that's way more prevalent, the way queerness is often portrayed almost entirely in the context of hedonistic salaciousness. Yeah, that's true. Pan and gay people in media are always like these really sexually forward, really like direct, really salacious, really like, you know, hedonistic types. And that ironically that or sorry, that unironically is like queerphobia for sure, you know? You know, like it's not when you get into like the developed gay community, you will find plenty of guys who are just getting their holes railed like 24/7. But especially if you're talking about like just normal people, like you're not it's not like a thing about the gay community, but it's just like a normal group of people that might have gay or queer people in them. They are as likely to be prudish or whatever else as like anyone else, you know? There are plenty of freaky straight people, and there are plenty of prudish queer people. I would know. I've tried to hook up with prudish queer people before. It's very, you know, it's make these presumptions at your own risk. Do you think kink phobia is a thing? Yeah, but it's important to understand why it's important, okay? Being discriminated against or like being made fun of for having a kink, I don't care, get over it. However, being politically anti-kink is very fascism aligned. Being like like broadly as a category opposed to kink or like why do I hear pigeons screaming? Pigeon, pardon me. Oh yeah, if you're in defeat, I don't give a fuck if people are making fun of you for being in defeat. However, people being anti-kink broadly is like one of those anti-degeneracy fascism things. Which is funny because anti-degeneracy people are usually themselves like pedophiles into interracial cuckoldry or want somebody to shit on their chest. Like, you can find all these base tradcon LARPers on 4chan who spend, you know, 6 hours a day online accusing other people of degenerates and 6 hours a day online looking at lolly porn.